Okay, welcome to today's marketing class. And today we're going to be talking about what is a marketing plan and what it entails. And we'll have a short activity before we get going. And then we will have an assignment at the end of the period after our last class discussion. So the first thing we're going to talk about is our lesson plan for today. And our lesson plan for today is, what is a marketing plan? Students are going to be able to understand the key components and elements of a marketing plan and how to build a social media marketing plan after today's class. Like I said, we're going to talk about what is marketing plan. We're going to do a marketing plan scramble. We're going to have a few directions before we start this scramble activity at the beginning of the period. And then at the end of class, there'll be an exit ticket that after discussion that the students will be able to work on for homework to start their marketing plan. So in an envelope around the class, here is the directions for the marketing plan scramble directions. Around the classroom, there's going to be envelopes with a team name on it, and your name would be a part of the team name. And the envelope's going to contain key components of a marketing plan, all typed up and cut into singular words. Once I say the word scramble, go find your envelope and then get your envelope, pull out the words and arrange the words how you feel they should fit into a marketing plan. At the end of the 5 minutes or so, we will discuss them and see how everybody arranged them in order. And then we will get into our presentation for the day that will go through the order of these items. So go ahead and scramble, and we'll get back here in about 5-10 minutes. All right, now that we're done with the marketing plan scramble and have discussed it a little bit, we're going to talk about the key components of marketing plan, and you guys can adjust your words in order as they come up on this presentation here. Okay, what is a marketing plan? Marketing plan is a plan to help you promote, sell a product or a service. It talks about, marketing plan talks about what you are producing, whether it be a certain type of auto part or a certain type of good like hair salon, nail salon, things like that, restaurant, something in the service industry. In this marketing plan, your product and service attributes, you're going to describe them. You're going to describe positives about your product, your service, what makes it unique, those kind of things. You'll have a little description of the size of your product if the product is something that you're selling, and the quality, whether it be product quality or service quality. Okay, so we'll start out market analysis. Market analysis talks about where are we now and how did we get started with this product or service? Okay, what gave us this idea? And then it'll talk about, in this market analysis, it'll talk about industry trends. What is current? why will this product or service fit into the industry as it sits now? Okay, you will also have a buyer profile, and what is that buyer behavior? Basically, you're going to determine who your target audience is going to be. And then you'll have a little bit of information about your competitor in there. What are your competitor's strengths? What are your competitor weaknesses? How does your product or your service compare to their greatest strengths? And how do your weaknesses best their weaknesses? Okay. And then you'll have your research results. Next, after that, you'll have your business proposal. This is where you're going to talk about where do we want to be? Where do we want to go? What are our future goals? Okay. This is where you're going to do some of your key planning. You're going to do research on from companies and similar products or services that you are trying to sell or promote. Okay. Or a service you're trying to provide. You're going to research these companies off the internet, or you're going to use business journals. Like I said, the internet. Talk to people in the industry that you're working in. Find out information about these companies. Okay. And then you're going to set some goals. Your goals have to be measurable and attainable. Okay. They have to be realistic. And your goals have to have a completion date. If you don't have a completion date for your goals, chances are you're going to push your goals farther and farther down the line into the future that you may never reach your goals. Okay, and then your target market, you're going to talk about how your goals are going to help you reach your target market. Okay, target market could be 19 to 25-year-old males, 30 to 40-year-old females, 50 to 60-year-old males, whatever it might be. You have to determine what your target market is going to be. And then you're going to have your strategy and action plan next in your marketing plan. Okay, this is where you're going to determine how and when will we get there. Okay, what's our product going to be? What's our service going to be? What's the size and scope, the quality? What is the description of the product? What is the description of the service we're trying to offer? Okay. And then from there, you'll move down and you're going to determine if you have a product you're trying to distribute and sell, what marketing channels are you going to use to help you promote that? Are you going to use social media? You're going to use radio. You're going to use TV. You're going to use print. Okay. And distribution and selling of this stuff. What is your physical distribution going to be? Do you have your own transportation? Are you going to contract it out? You're going to hire FedEx, UPS, a heavier freight carrier, depending on the product you're selling. Who are you going to contract out to pick up your deliveries when they need to go out? And then your price structures. What are you going to charge? How are you going to make money? Who are you all going to be paying? What are your expenses going to be? And then continue on with your strategies and action plan. How are you going to promote your product? You have to determine your marketing budget. How much promotion can your company afford? Which promotional strategies make the most sense for your product service? Personal selling, direct sales, public relations, advertising, mass media. Which one's going to work best for you and your company or your product or your service that you're trying to get out to your market? And then finally, develop a mission statement. Make it a strong one that you want your company to be known for. Okay, and then we'll get into the budget. How much will it cost to get to where we want to go? What is going to be the initial cost? Okay. Make an income statement which highlights the cost of the strategies for your startup. Okay. Financial return of the marketing plan. How are you going to pay for all this on this financial return when you bring in revenue? How's it going to balance into your marketing plan so you can keep this marketing continuing as you go forward? Once you get this up and running, then you do an evaluation on yourself. Do evaluation on your product, your service, your company. Did we get to where we wanted to go? What was our goals? And did we get there? How are you going to measure to see if you accomplished your goals? Okay. Are you going to use surveys? Are you going to use straw polls? Reviews? How do you know you got to where you wanted to be? Find the measurement tools that are going to work for you. And then you have your future plans. This is towards the end of your marketing plan. These are recommendations for your future action and contingencies to make your dreams continue to come true. Okay. Where are you going to go after your initial startup? How are you going to keep it going from year 2, year 3 into year 10, year 20? Okay. Have your plans laid out and on paper. All right. So, any discussion for today's class? All right. Seeing none, your homework assignment is going to be, what is your service or what is your product? Okay. You're going to make a marketing plan, but you need to decide what your service or what your product is going to be. Okay. Do a little research on it. Come back tomorrow with your service or your product, and we'll get into the marketing plan and start formulating that so we can get you guys rolling into the future with your future businesses. All right, thanks. Have a good day.